Hello everyone. Today we're going to learn how to compare fractional parts. We will also learn how the denominator can change a fractional part. When we compare fractional parts, we are comparing the size of each partitioned part in a shape. For example, these two shapes are the same size. To compare the sizes, we will compare the size of the shaded areas. Which shape has a larger shaded area and which shape has a smaller shaded area? The square has a smaller parts while the rectangle has larger parts. You can tell by comparing the shaded area in each of these figures. Let's look at another example. These two shapes are the same size. To compare the size of the partitioned areas, look at the size of each of the shapes. Which one has larger pieces and which one has smaller pieces? I can tell that the triangle has smaller pieces because the shaded area is smaller than the circle's shaded area. So the circle has larger parts. We can also compare fractional parts by looking at the denominator. Let's look at these two fractions, 1/4 and 1/8. The numerators are the same while the denominators are different. I can tell which fraction has larger pieces or parts and which one has larger pieces or parts by looking at the denominator. If the denominator has a smaller number, then the pieces or parts will be larger. If the denominator has a large number, then the pieces or parts are smaller. I can look at the shape to see if this is correct. The fraction for 1/4 could look like this, and the fraction for 1/8 could probably look like this. If we compare the shaded area in each of these figures, we can see that the 1/4 does have a larger fractional part or area than the fraction with 1/8. When we compare fractional parts of a fraction, we can compare the size of the shaded areas by looking at the picture, or we can compare the denominator in a fraction. Remember that the smaller the denominator, the larger the parts in the fraction, and the larger the denominator, the smaller the fractional parts or shaded area. Thanks everyone, and have a wonderful day.